1 week after our wedding, a note was pushed through our door. Woods for sale. The woods we see first thing every morning through our window. Our first thought was, what's going to happen to these beautiful woods? And at that point, we never imagined that they could be ours. Almost 1 year later, we've done it. We've bought the woodland. But it was not a smooth ride, and it really feels like a new chapter for us. So I've been wanting to tell the story, so let's do that while we head up there and have a look around our new woodland. We honestly didn't really think it was an option for us at first, but somehow we ended up making an offer, doubling it, more than doubling it. There were a few points in time we thought we might lose it, and it honestly just still feels so surreal. So let's start from the beginning. Wow! Obviously I've been here before, but it's such a nice day. I'm not sure I've ever been here on a nice day. Just coming in and seeing this view behind me is just, that was really special. These woods have always been so special to us since we moved into our house, because they're literally the first thing we see when we wake up in the morning through our bedroom window, and the last thing that we see at night. So when we got that note pushed through our door, it said, come tomorrow at 12 noon if you want to view the woodland, and we just had to go, even though it didn't feel realistic for us at that time. And then we came and there were so many people looking around, and we also learned the asking price, and it felt even less realistic. And I remember we left that day feeling quite down and deflated. What have we got here? There's a little campfire area. Oh, with the bluebells. And we've got a cute little shed there. The campfire feels apt. It's a good place to tell a story. As I'm talking about this, it feels like I'm listening to someone else talk about their life. It doesn't feel real, even though I'm here. You can almost see our house from here actually, just peeping through the trees. So we got home and just felt like we needed to do something. The asking price was £35,000, which just felt like a lot. It felt like a lot. And my husband and I had already pooled resources with my mum and dad to buy the house. So I did some research, and for a roughly 3-acre woodland, £15,000 seemed like a reasonable offer. So we bit the bullet, made the offer, and instantly rejected. Instantly rejected. She said, no, I want 35,000. Honestly, at that point, I thought, no way. There's no way. Let's head down to the river and make our way back to the house, shall we? So we came home, and I remember standing out here on the driveway with my family, and we were just looking out at our view, and I mean, this is our view. This is our view, that we're so lucky to have this view. It's why we fell in love with the house, one of the main reasons when we bought the house, and we just were thinking, those woods are like half of it. What if someone cuts down all the trees, turns it into something else? It just would break our hearts. So we did some thinking, and we'd actually had a tax refund that was quite substantial. I was saving that for something else. I wanted a shepherd's hut, but I was happy to put that into the pot, and we dipped into savings as much as was comfortable, and we were halfway there. And then my dad was out here as well, and I remember he said, let's just do it. Let's just preserve that view. Let's go for it. And he very kindly said that he would match what we put in. So we were now at 30,000, thinking this surely is a reasonable offer. Kept our fingers crossed. We made the offer and rejected again. Instantly rejected. We wanted 35,000. So with Dad's kind help, we went up to 35,000, thinking surely this is it. Really at our limits now. And we made the offer, and that's what she had asked for. And we held our breath, and she said that she had had another offer also for £35,000, and now she had to decide between us. And at this point we just felt like it was slipping through our fingers. So with this other offer looming over us, we were panicking a bit. In the end, we decided it was worth just maxing out our offer at 36,500. And I did say, this really is it now. This is our final offer. Kirsty Allsop, I'm not coming for you. I don't think you've got anything to worry about with my negotiation skills. So we'd made this final offer to try and sway her in our direction, and it took her an hour to reply. And that was honestly the longest hour of my entire life, quite possibly. So here we are at the top of our land on the other side of the valley, and I just love the view from here because you can see pretty much all of the woodland with the house just peeping out in the background. It's quite breezy up here today. Where was I? So the hour that felt like 5 days finally passed, and she replied and she accepted the offer. We were just over the moon. So then it took around 9 months to complete, and there were honestly so many complications. Twists and turns, mostly boring legal stuff, but so many times we thought that we might lose it again. So when we finally completed, it was just such a relief, and it's just so special now to look out at the views and know that we can preserve it forever, or as long as we can. Feeling very grateful. Thank you so much for watching this one. Normal programming will resume. We'll get back to the day in the life vlogs, home makeovers and that sort of thing, but I just wanted to document this in a little bit of a special way because it just really feels like the next chapter in our journey, and I would love to have you along with me, so I will look forward to seeing you in the next one.